know you make me float, float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like 'cause you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. It's been a week since my last vlog. I've been at my mom's the entire time. Not much has been going on. I've just been doing nothing, to be honest. I haven't been going to my apartment because if something is in the apartment, I don't like being exposed to it. I went yesterday to check on the mold. I actually went last week Tuesday to check on it, but when I went last week, all the kits that I put out in like the open areas, they didn't show anything. I did a swab in the HVAC closet. That one had like a small speck. It looked like this. It looked like that. So I'm like, okay, that's not promising because it's not really showing much. I actually put one, which is open, in the HVAC closet. I left it there for an hour. I was with my mom and we waited for it to pretty much do its thing. And when I went back on Saturday, the little one that I showed you turned like this. It looked like this after letting it sit for a few more days. That's the front. And this is the back. Doesn't mean much to you. Didn't mean much to me either. And the one that I left, the new one that I did on that Tuesday, looked like this. I'm like, okay, so there's something there. That's the back of it. The kit is from Amazon, and they gave an email so you can send your pictures in so they can kind of give you a report. So they gave me a report, told me what it's called. That's where I'm at so far with the kits. Still waiting on my, oh, actually I don't think I told you guys, but I went to get the urine sample test. It was $4.89. I was like, this is insane. So I paid that. That was last week Tuesday. I got that done. I should hopefully have results by Friday, this Friday. And hopefully that comes through. He said 10 to 15 days, sometimes earlier. So 10 days is on Friday. We'll see. My labs came back fine. I went to an ENT. She asked me a bunch of questions. I told her everything. She said it sounds more like a ear thing versus sinus. I'm like, okay. She tried to reproduce the vertigo symptoms. I didn't feel anything, but I know that when I came back from that appointment, I felt super dizzy. So I think maybe that irritated, whatever might be going on in there. So yeah, and she said she wants me to have an MRI done. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so serious. I have that scheduled for Friday as well, which is annoying because I'm like, dude, why is everything so far? All the appointments are so far. Thankfully it's already this week, so I can get that done on Friday. But last Tuesday I was like, I have to wait like almost 2 weeks for this. That's insane. They want to do an echo as well, echocardiogram of the heart, to see if there's something going on that can cause dizziness. So that's the following Wednesday. I guess if you do have an emergency, you have to go to the ER, but still, like, why would they have such appointments so far away? They did call me today from management telling me that somebody went to my apartment, which I saw because I have my Ring camera up, and I was looking to see what they did. There was a guy, he was looking around with what looked like a flashlight to me, but when I got the call today, he said he did a thorough inspection. He didn't see anything. He said he used an infrared camera. Based on what I saw on my Ring camera, I don't know if that was actually like an infrared thing, because I was talking to somebody yesterday. She told me to get one of those, and I was looking it up on Amazon, and it didn't look like that. So, but whatever, I'm not gonna say things I don't know. But he said, oh, that he looked at the AC coils. Everything looks clean. Doesn't look like there's any mold on them. He said he can have it cleaned up even further, just to kind of see if that helps. I'm like, okay, sure, like, go ahead, do what you have to do. But I told them, I was like, I did get a mold test done on my body so I can see if there's anything in my system. And I guess in the meantime, yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. Because again, I can't affirm that it's mold. I don't see anything, and I can't say that they're not fixing whatever, because if there is nothing visible, I can't really say that there is something there, right? We'll see what the results say and kind of go from there. I'm just thinking, should I have somebody come in and do the testing, or should I wait for my results to come back first and then do the testing if it does come back with something? That way I can have something to show, like, hey, someone came in, I do have whatever in my body that was exposed. Everyone that's been hitting me up has been saying check for mold, check for mold, check for mold, before I even mentioned mold. I posted on Instagram this girl that I know, she told me to check for mold because it happened to her in her previous apartment. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm doing that already. So it's like pointing to that direction. And even you guys have been commenting on my video saying that it came from the HVAC system, which I'm thinking it has to be that because there's nothing else that's visible. So yeah, I have to kind of wait and see. I did message that lady that had the symptoms. She didn't reply, so I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe, I don't know what she's doing with that. Maybe she found something, I don't know. But yeah, so that's all that I have right now. I wanted to pick up the camera and start my vlog. That way I don't just keep prolonging it, because you know how I am. I'm trying not to sit in the whole thing, but it's a little bit hard because I don't have much going on right now, and I don't feel like doing much because I'm just like, I just feel kind of off. Like I just don't feel like doing anything. That's the hard part about this being my living, I guess, because I have to constantly be on social posting things, even if I don't feel 100%. I'm trying to like not be super ghost. Sometimes I just don't feel like posting nothing. Tomorrow I'm going to get my nails done. Random, but I'm like, maybe I'll feel better if I have my nails done because they look a little, yeah. I took off my Gel X. You guys saw I had those red nails for like 3 weeks. I think it was only 2 weeks though, but it lasted for a long time. I did it myself, but I'm gonna go get a Russian manicure at this spot that I found online so I can start healing my nails for real, because I always say that. Then I get my Gel X, and when I take them off, my nails look like this because they take off a layer. Especially because I didn't take them off properly. One of them popped off, and as soon as one pops off, they're all gonna go. And I just kept going like this and took them all off. So now my nails look a little crusty. So I'm gonna go there, and I'll bring you guys with me so we can see the vibes. I don't get my nails done at places. You know, I get my nails done by myself or with my sister. But I'm gonna try going to a place and see what it is. And then I might wash my hair because she's so greasy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's so greasy. So after I get my nails done, I'm probably gonna go to the salon and get my hair washed. And again, just so I can be in the vibes. But for sure, like I feel better. Like I'm not as dizzy, the headaches are not as bad, and it's not as prominent throughout the day. So I am feeling better. I'm just not 100% yet. And of course, in true girl fashion, my period's coming in like 3 days. So that just adds to everything else that I'm experiencing, because some things could just be PMSing. Yeah, hopefully on Friday we'll figure out something. We'll know more. We are outside in the jungle. I'm gonna wash Michelle's hair outdoors. She's gonna make a video, and I was like, you know what? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. I'll wash it for you. Also, there's bugs everywhere. I don't like that. It's wash day. My sister's gonna wash my hair, and we're gonna be using some new products. It wasn't as fun as I thought.
It was a fun thing, man.
I thought it was gonna be like,
I'm gonna wash my hair outside. She's like, oh, you want me to do it for you? I was like, okay, I guess.
and then now I feel like something on my lip. So I think something bit me on my lip.
Mosquito bite on your lip.
And that's so annoying. I'm like, what the heck? I felt something like on my face, and I kept going like this. But I guess it got to me before I got to to push it away. I got a mosquito
really
bite.
like
Huh?
dirt.
I'm really what?
You're dirt.
I told you I didn't know it was that bad, but
Like,
I had to wait. But I guess we were outside getting some vitamin D. Dude, I'm breaking out so much. Do you see me? I thought you were gonna say, do you not see me with the freaking patches all day? I'm like, wait, it's preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir. It was just your hair. I'm like, you have a unibrow? That's disgusting. But it was just your hair.
The fact that you saw I had a unibrow and that you just mentioned now.
Because I didn't see it earlier. Do you feel bonita? Come on. So pretty. Why are you so scared? Look, smell it. Stop! Hey, hey, sit, sit, sit. No, sit. Don't argue with me. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good job. Okay, here you go. Back outside in the wild. Someone's doing a makeup tutorial, and I'm just gonna do my toes. No free toes, so can't show you, but chill vibes. And yes, you are seeing her wearing shorts and a dress.
Guys, social media isn't real.
Also, guys, the playlist is hers, so if it's not
Not
vibing,
playlist, boo. It's just shuffle.
that's still what you have on your phone. So if it's not hitting, it's because it's her taste. So I guess I push on. Oh, there. guys, just left the nail place. I'm not obsessed because I decided not to do anything. Oh, this camera's kind of a little bit dark. Anyways, I decided not to go with extensions or anything because I want my natural nails to grow out. So they look like stubs. And then the color that I picked looks super natural on the nail thing, but on me it looks like too pink, and I kind of like hated it a little bit. She did a really good job with the actual manicure. Like, my nails look very nice and clean. She cut the cuticles and everything, so that was really good. It's just that they're just so short that it looks like little stubs, and it's just not giving. Like, and then the color is throwing me off as well. But I'm just gonna obviously let it grow and see what's up. Like, it's not that bad, but for $100, it's just not it. This is why I do my own nails, and that's it. We were there for an hour. She did her thing. She cut everything up. I feel like if my nails were longer, maybe it would look better, but the color is just also not a vibe. I've also haven't gotten a Russian manicure before. This is my first time, and I usually just do my gel X or acrylics, so they're usually very thin and nice. I like my nails to be thin. I don't like my nails to be thick or like little chubby stubs. Short chubby stubs, not vibey. When they grow out, I'll see how I feel about going back. I'll let you guys know. Now I'm gonna go wash my hair, and actually I ordered some oils from Amazon so that I can go ahead and make this aloe vera mask that I keep seeing on TikTok from this Dominican girl. I want to try it out, so if they're already delivered at my mom's, I'm going to do that first, put it in my hair, and then go get it washed. If not, I'll go get it washed and do it next time I wash my hair. I need some action, better satisfaction. I heard this song when I was like 9 years old in DR. I didn't know what it was saying, but I would just be singing it all the time until I actually learned how to speak English, and then now I'm like, oh, that's what it's saying. I still don't know fully what it's saying, but I understand better now. Hey guys, we are at Nikki Beach. Say hi. I'm here with Michelle at a CoverGirl event. It's hot AF. Oh my god, because
Really appreciate you coming here for our new Clean Fresh Blurring Skin Tint.
wow, this hair looks insane. But hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm sitting outside just chilling, but it's super hot. I last spoke to you guys on Thursday at the CoverGirl event. It was cutesy. We had a good time. It was outside and it was kind of hot at first, but it was actually not that bad afterwards. I didn't even have to use a fan because my fan was in charge anyways, but I didn't really need it. Then Friday, which was yesterday, I went to get my MRI done. I was super nervous because I've never done it before. I've heard like it's a very tight machine and yada yada, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hold on, because the planes. All right, that's better. And I'm getting bit by this heater, so I'm gonna have to go inside. I was super nervous. I couldn't sleep at night. I woke up in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. My heart was racing. I felt super weird. I have a headache. My arms are super tingly. It's been happening for a while now. Like, I will wake up in my arm, like my finger, my pinky and ring finger are like numb and tingly, and I'm just like, what the heck? I woke up because I felt that, and I just felt off. But again, you know, I've been feeling off this entire time. Anyways, I got up early, went to get my test done. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was definitely like a little shook because I'm like, what the heck? But once I was in there, I just like closed my eyes. They gave me headphones with music because it was a very loud machine, and I got through it just fine, just breathing and trying to stay chill because I couldn't move anyways since it was a brain MRI. Michelle came with me. I went to eat with her, and pretty much like an hour later I got the results and everything said that it was okay. So I'm like, thank God. I almost teared up because I'm like, I was so nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, like what if something's wrong with me, whatever, you know. So I'm like, praise the Lord. Later in the day, I'm like, where are my results? It's been 10 days for my mold urine test. I called right before 5 o'clock, and it just so happened that the results had came in, so she was gonna send it to me, and lo and behold, we are positive for some sort of toxin. Not that I want it to be, but also kind of, because I'm like, I need to figure out what's going on, and if it's not my body, then it's something external. But yes, they tested for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of toxins, and I was positive for one of them. If it's greater than 1, that means it's present. I'm at a 2.9. almost 3. There's some sort of mold in my system. Based on the report here, that one attacks your immune system, and based on the chart that they showed, this chart right here tells you all the symptoms that you can experience with mycotoxins, which is headaches, dizziness, gastro distress like nausea, diarrhea, cramps, numbness and tingling in the hands or in the feet, muscle and joint aches, fluid retention, hearing problems, hair loss, brain fog, sinus issues, abdominal pain, discomfort. And when I tell you guys, my stomach has been doing bits. It's been doing bits. Like, I eat and immediately I'm super gassy. Like, I keep like having to burp, and I'm not like a person that's always gassy. Like, I'm not gassy, so I feel bloated. And the other day I ate something and I got the sharpest pain in my stomach. I was like, oh my god, I think it's like trapped gas in there. So something's definitely messing with my gut. It's definitely affecting that. The tingling that I've been feeling on my pinky and ring finger, that's because of that. The headaches and dizziness have gotten better, thankfully, but that's because of that. It affects your nervous system, so that's why I've been super like panicky, and my heart rate elevates for no reason. And when I woke up that night, my heart was beating super fast. I had palpitations where it's like I feel like my heart's skipping a beat, and I'm like, why is this happening? Like, I'm perfectly okay. Like, I'm just laying down. Why am I all of a sudden feeling like something is happening around me when there's nothing going on? So that's been happening as well, and it's all because of that. So it's been a bit rough, but not as bad as I was feeling, thankfully. I do have new symptoms compared to what I was in the last vlog, because maybe because I'm detoxing now since I've been away from it. I did go back twice though this past week because I had to go get some stuff from my apartment, and I feel like maybe that's just like re-exposure, which makes things come out again, because I wasn't feeling that dizzy. Then when I went to get some clothes, I came back and I felt super dizzy again. I did call someone to come to the apartment to test it out, so they're gonna come on Monday. I'm doing everything myself since they're not gonna do anything for me. They went and cleaned the AC. I saw it on the camera. They cleaned it up, but that's not gonna fix whatever's coming out of the potential vent. That guy's coming on Monday. I should have the results back by like the next day, Tuesday. I still have the echo on Wednesday because I already had it scheduled to make sure that I'm okay, like in my heart, whatever. Depending on that result, then I'm gonna send a very detailed email to property management and tell them, hey, XYZ. Oh my god. Michelle's coming with her dog because she cannot not have him be center of attention. Hey guys, welcome to our podcast. Well, this lighting is not good. Hello, Lease, say hi to the pod. Not to the pod, sorry, to the vlog. I ran with it. He's sniffing because he hasn't been outside. He's an inside dog, so whenever he goes outside, he kind of goes crazy.
Because these are his back paws, and like, they're not really...
He's disabled, guys.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah. Like, she's not joking. Like, he knuckles, so he doesn't walk right.
Yeah, poor thing.
Like, you see how this is like, literally...
We're gonna show you guys a trick because
Levi's hidden talent.
he's a stan.
Oh my god,
Guess,
his wee-wee's out.
Ew, please don't show that on camera. I'm not putting that in freaking vlog. Like, that's disgusting. So he's a stan, and you guys wouldn't guess for who.
He can hear... No, you gotta play like different music.
Okay, so let me...
It's with music. Like, he only turns up for one
I
song.
said he's a stan, so they would understand that it's for music.
No, but because it could be like an actor.
What can I play from an actor that's like whatever? Exactly.
A little voice.
Shh. Okay.
He'll listen to any song, he'll be fine. But there's this one song.
In the club with the hoes as a dub. You somewhere on house arrest pretending you in love. So that I hurt you. Yeah. I was a child trying to be a man. To all my sons worldwide. Yeah. Niggas know they need to stop. I'm standing at the top.
Porque la noche fue algo que yo no puedo explicar.
Nothing, guys, nothing. Now let's get to the song.
First of all, calm down.
Dog, just do the one song.
Really?
Yes.
You're no fun. He's a Bad Bunny stan, but only for that song. Because anything else, he doesn't really care for it.
Yeah.
Well, he liked a couple other ones, but that's his
song.
As you can tell, he can't really bark because since he's disabled, I guess he was affected, like, I don't know, something happened to his paws, then the...
No, like he... Ugh! Bless you, boo.
Ew! What the frick?
That didn't get me.
That's disgusting.
He barks.
I'm not a dog person,
when people are at the door, he barks. But when he does that, whatever that is, like...
No, because
his voice doesn't come
he
out.
rarely barks. He doesn't bark that much.
Boo, when he hears your car, like, he barks.
But it's
when
not
we
like
come
it's,
home,
it's
he
not a
barks.
regular bark though. Like his barks are not regular.
It's not like deep.
Anyways. Anywho, that's his hidden talent. Was it underwhelming? It was.
It's like you gotta be here in person to like catch the vibe, you know?
There is no vibe to catch, but okay. It's the next day, Sunday. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I didn't really do anything today. I'm gonna put some of this Kerastase serum. I've been putting this. I haven't really been doing it consistently because obviously hasn't been my top priority, I guess. But when I went to the apartment, I picked it up because I'm like, I need to, you know, continue doing some little self-care stuff for myself. Yesterday I put on a face mask real quick before going to bed. My face is looking rough. It's because I'm not getting enough sleep. But thankfully the past 2 nights I've been able to sleep. You need to get sleep for your body to recover, and if my body's acting up and not allowing me to sleep, waking up in the middle of the night, obviously I'm not going to recover quickly. I'm also going to put some of this K18 oil. I really like this oil. It moisturizes but it doesn't drench your hair. You don't feel oily. So I really like it. But like I was saying, I've just been chilling today. I haven't done much. I started taking the tea. Is this right here. I got it from Amazon. And the charcoal that's supposed to help with detoxing. Yesterday I made the tea. I only drank like half of it because it sucked. I don't really like tea that much, to be honest. So I drank half of it. And then I took one of the charcoal pills just to kind of like see. I felt a little bit dizzy at nighttime for sure, but I guess I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, you know, flares up. Today I made the tea again. I drank most of it and I took 2 charcoal pills because it says the serving size is 2, but it has me feeling super dizzy, kind of like how I was when I was in the apartment. So I looked it up, and because I'm detoxing, I guess it's gonna flare up, and I'm missing. That's why I have a headache. I'm dizzy again, and I don't feel as good as I did 2 days ago. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's all part of the process. All I can do is pray at this point, like pray that everything just subsides, that my body just detoxes quickly, that everything goes away, that, you know, I don't feel super on edge for no reason, even when I'm laying down. Because today also I feel like a little jittery, even though I'm literally just chilling, like I'm not doing anything. So yeah. On the upside, my hair looks like it's growing. Tomorrow we're going to the apartment. I have to get some masks because I don't want to walk in there without it. And the person is coming to do the test like around 4 o'clock. I was actually talking to a friend today that I met in my previous apartment, and I was asking her like, hey, so like how's the apartment? How are things over there? She was like, oh, everything seems fine. I haven't really seen or heard of anything that's been going on. It's been pretty quiet lately, and I'm like, oh well. I was thinking to myself that I should have just like stayed and said whatever. People are stealing stuff or cars or whatever getting stolen, but like that doesn't affect me, so I should just stay in my apartment and everything would have been okay. But I was like, me trying to find a bigger space, blah blah blah. Then look where we ended up. But she was like, oh my gosh, look to see if there's anything available and maybe you can come back. But I was like, oh, I don't think so, because like I've been looking for apartments just in general, so I just been looking at all the things and there's nothing there. But it's just crazy because even the manager from there, when I was leaving, she was like, oh my god, Jess, like I'm sorry that I didn't get to your email. I wish you would have told me so that, you know, we can work something out that so you can stay. But I was like, yeah, I tried to reach out to you by email about things that were happening because like I didn't feel like the safest, and I just never heard back. She was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, like she was super busy, there's more security in place now, yada yada yada. And I was like, yeah, but like I already signed my new lease and blah blah blah. That was right before I moved. She was like, oh my god, but like if anything, let me know and we can come back next year once your lease ends or whatever. And I was like, I don't know, and part of me is like, damn, like maybe I should have just stuck it out and seen that nothing's really affecting me directly. I did feel a little bit like, oh my gosh, things are happening around me, so I don't feel the safest because anyone can just pull up. But now that they're like putting their more security in place, it doesn't seem as bad. And again, my friend's also living there. She has her man that lives there too though, but still, like, it's fine. You can't really go back on what you already did, but for sure it's just like a little bit annoying, I guess. If I would have just stayed in my apartment and like been like, you know what, let me just see how things go, whatever, because I'm fine and things happening to me directly, then I wouldn't have to be dealing with any of this stuff, especially because it's not just about an apartment, it's about like my health. So that's like the scarier part, you know. But I just hope that everything's okay, that everything just gets cleared out of my system and there's nothing lingering, nothing gets affected beyond what's already affecting me. And then once I detox fully, that everything is okay. Thank you guys for listening to my yapping sessions and, you know, being there, supporting and praying for me, for everything to be okay. I really appreciate it, because obviously no one expected any of this, you know. Everything was supposed to be like chill vibes, but if God has other plans, I just have to trust that everything will work out for the best and things will be okay. So anyways, good night. Hello, it's been a little while since we last spoke. I don't even know, I think it's been over a week. I went to the apartment just so I can film some content and do some stuff that I had to submit, because I haven't been doing anything this entire time. Obviously I need to go to work because, you know, life. But either way, I got my MRI done, it was fine. I got my echo done, it was fine. The mold test, I think I told you that it came back positive for one toxin. So the guy I hired to come check the apartment went, and apparently the air came back clean, but I'm not sure if that means the apartment is okay, because I guess the person that he knows in the lab that they have the stuff checked, they let him know, oh, that type of toxin doesn't actually grow, wouldn't show in air testing. So he said possibly behind the walls there could be something, or in the vents, etc. However, we can't see, so I don't really know what to do with that information, because I spent $400 on that testing for nothing. I'm like, okay, I'm just throwing money away. So I spoke to my doctor, and she was like, well, I can't just give you something for the mold, because that's not something, like, you can't just treat that. You have to wait for your body to kind of like let it go if it is that was causing you the problems. And I told her I felt tingling in like my pinky, and she referred me to go to a neuro, which I'm like, I feel like that's gonna be a waste of my money and my time. And I asked her to do a full iron panel, because last time when I asked her, she just did like the hemoglobin, when I'm like, you should be checking for the full thing. Like, why isn't that just normal? Why do I have to ask for that? But whatever. So I got a full iron panel done yesterday, got the results last night. The girl's good. I'm thinking, okay, I keep seeing people talking about their ferritins like at, I don't know, 7, 10, and they're like going through it. I ain't at 60, thank God. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm not anemic. Again, it just continues to point to the culprit being the apartment. I messaged management on Thursday last week, and I told them everything. I was like, hey, I still feel X, Y, and Z. I haven't been in the apartment still for the entire month that I already freaking paid for, which is so annoying. And I said, because whenever I go back to the apartment, even for like a couple hours, I started feeling worse, and I just feel the dizziness come back. And then I told them that I had someone come check the apartment because I had a positive mold test. The air came back clean, but I was told that that doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing wrong. And I was like, I've spent over $1,000 already just testing and medical bills and all of this. So is there something that you guys can do to further check the apartment, or what are my options at this point? Management replied on Friday saying they're gonna get back to me on Monday once I speak to like the property management and stuff. It's Tuesday. I haven't heard back yet, so I'm gonna have to follow up, because yesterday I was like, oh, let me wait and see what they say. I didn't hear. It's Tuesday, it's 2 o'clock. I'm about to go get my hair done because she's a little greasy, and I'm gonna give it until like a couple more hours, and then I'm gonna follow up. We are back in the apartment. I have to go check for some packages. So we haven't spoken in a while. I'm putting this on because I don't know what could be causing me to feel like this, because I'm still not feeling 100% obviously. So if it is in the apartment, which I am almost positive, I need to cover up. I only came here because, I hope you can hear me well, because this is blocking it. But I only came here because I have a package delivered for a collab. And I gotta let them know if I got it or not. So I came to check. And we got it. I can't show you because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. So that's just that. You'll see it on short form. This, I don't know what it is. Super Fade Discoloration Moisturizer. I have so much PR to try out and go through. I'm gonna show you in a second. The package from Fleur. Oh, that's cute. That's how she looks. They sent me the perfume and a travel size. Super cute. Let me take a quick picture of that so I can put it on my story. Am I even gonna do that, honestly? I have all of these pictures right here of PR that I want to post, but I feel like the more it accumulates, the less I want to, because I feel like it's just so many stories that people don't care. I'm gonna post it anyways. Yeah, let me go do it. Might as well. I've been doing it this whole time, so I might as well do it now. Also, I've been recycling the same outfits for the past month that I took to my mom's because I can't be bothered to come here and pack more things. I have just been washing my stuff. That took 2 seconds. Alright, so let's go to the beauty room. This is what it's looking like right now. And whenever I come here and get new stuff, I just add it to the pile. I'm super thankful that I get so many things in the mail, but because of everything that's been happening, I haven't had the time to go through it, decide if I want to do more giveaways or what I'm going to give away. I've been keeping boxes in that corner because I can use them for the giveaways. So that's piling up as well. That's pretty much what I came for. But let's look at my pants, see how they're doing. I think she's doing good. Let me put some water. So this one already kind of dried off. You're doing good. I miss my plants, you guys. I don't think you guys understand how much I miss my space. Like, I just miss being at home. I miss doing my things. And these people are taking their sweet time to let me know what's gonna happen. It's like, it's so inconsiderate, in my opinion, because people have lives, you know? This is the first time that I kept my orchid after it pretty much died, or all the flowers fell off, because I learned that it's still alive. This leaf right here is brand new. It was super, super tiny, and look how big it got. So I feel like she's still doing well. Typically, I would throw them away, but I learned that I've just been throwing away perfectly good plants, and that's not good. I know that I have to open this up and trim off the bad ones and maybe give it a little more room, but I'm gonna have to go buy some like orchid, I forget what it's called, but it's not soil, it's like soil but for orchids, and I haven't done that yet. And this one, you guys know, my child, my firstborn, she literally, this is all that's left of my plant, but I tried to propagate her. Obviously I haven't been here, I've been coming back and forth. I did put 2, and I'm seeing some roots here though, so I'm thinking that there's progress being made. This one's definitely like burnt. Maybe they're not getting enough water. Ew, I don't like the way that roots look. They look fuzzy and weird. All right, I'm gonna submerge her a little bit more. But you see, these are doing okay. These 2. And then the new one that was growing, she's kind of like a little burnt off. But there's one over here on this side that may sprout, but that looks burnt too. I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I still have to learn how to take care of my plants. Anyways, like I was telling you guys, I miss being at home and doing my things. I miss my routine. I forgot when I last spoke to you guys about everything. I think I told you everything that happened. I did all my tests. Everything came back okay. I have been experiencing some weird like joint aches, especially on my right elbow, and also like tingling and my pinky and my ring finger, and it falls asleep sometimes when I'm in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I told my doctor that. She referred me to a neurologist. I think I went on Wednesday, and of course in typical healthcare fashion, all he did was like do some reflex testing, and he's like, I think I know what it is, but we're gonna have to schedule like a nerve test to be able to know. And I'm like, so what is it? He's like, well, I can't say until we do the nerve test. And I'm like, okay. I scheduled the appointment, but turns out the appointment's for the 26th. Today is the 5th, and I went on the 2nd or 3rd. So I have to wait like almost a month to be able to do the nerve testing, because they're each a week apart. So first week is one, then the next week is another one, and then the follow-up is October 7th. So literally over a month to be able to see if there's something wrong. But everything that's, oh, I can't breathe. This mask is making it hard to, yeah. But I just don't want to inhale anything from here, because whenever I come here, I go back to feeling a little bit worse. Yeah, I have to wait over a month for that. But I'm telling you guys, like, everyone's gaslighting me into thinking that I don't have any mold, but I know that that's what it is. Because how are you gonna tell me that I was perfectly fine? Obviously, you know, people feel off, you get stressed, whatever. But how are you gonna tell me that I was perfectly okay? I had a little bit of stress moving, because it's normal. And then a week into being in this place, I start feeling all kinds of weird sensations, the dizziness, the headaches. The main thing is, like, how am I gonna feel dizzy the entire day with a headache? The entire day, from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. That's not normal. And yeah, so I'm like, no, like, no one's gonna gaslight me. That's what it is. The only thing that I have is a positive mold test with that one toxin in my body. And when I looked it up and did the research, it does say, like, everything that I'm experiencing, all these weird sensations and symptoms, are tied to that toxin. So I'm like, I don't care what anybody says, like, that's what it is. And doctors don't treat mold. Whenever you mention it to them, they're like, oh, well, I don't really know what to do about that. And I'm like, I understand that, but it's like, how come people are not educated in certain things, especially in a state like Florida, where apparently, the mold is literally everywhere, and so many people are dealing with the same thing. Why don't we make this a norm for doctors and providers to become more knowledgeable in this area to know how to treat it? I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, because obviously it's not my expertise. I think I told you guys that I messaged the community. I was waiting for a few days. I have to keep following up. Finally, I followed up with the manager directly. I was like, hey, like, I'm forwarding you everything because I'm not hearing back. It's been a couple days. So then she wanted me to meet with her in the unit. I came last Friday. Today is Friday, so it's been a week. So I came last Friday to meet with her and the maintenance supervisor, and they were just, especially him, he was just explaining to me things. I'm just like, I don't really care to hear what you have to say. It's like, dude, I understand, yeah. There's no moisture, you don't see anything, I understand. But I told her, I don't want to prove that there's mold here, because I get it, we don't see it, whatever. However, something in the apartment is making me feel bad, and I don't know what it is, but I can't live like this. So it's like, what can we do about this? She was understanding. She was like, okay, so do you want to have a different unit, be let go of your lease? And I was like, what are my options when it comes to that? So she said she had to talk to her supervisor, because it's not her decision, and it was a long weekend because it's Labor Day. And so she told me that she was going to let them know, and I would hear back by Tuesday. After the long weekend, Tuesday came, I didn't hear back, so I followed up in the evening. She said they're gonna have a meeting tomorrow, which was Wednesday, and then they'll let me know. And they asked if they can come in to recheck the apartment and redo the moisture meter test. So I said, yeah, they can go. I'm not there, but you can go whenever you have to. So Wednesday came, I didn't hear back, and I also didn't see that they came in to check it. Then I get a call yesterday, which was Thursday. Oh, he's gonna go in to check the stuff. I'm like, okay, cool, he can go ahead. And I saw that they actually came yesterday, because I have a Ring camera set up right here. This time they actually did check, because when I met with them on Friday, he was explaining to me how he came and he looked and he did the moisture meter on the walls. He even removed the fridge and he did X, Y, and Z. He didn't do any of that, because I have a Ring camera right there and I have it recorded. He was just looking around with what I believe was a flashlight, because that's what it seems like or looks like. And he was just looking around the entire apartment. When he came yesterday with the leasing agent and the maintenance guy, he actually had a thing in his hand that I assume is a moisture meter. And I saw they pulled out the fridge, the stove, and checked everything. This time, they actually checked it. I'm assuming because since they didn't actually do it the first time, they want to make sure everything is good before they make any decisions. But I knew that from the beginning. When he told me he checked and he pulled out the fridge or whatever to check on the Friday, I knew he didn't, because I saw the video. But since I'm trying to keep the peace and do everything very calmly, that was our first meeting anyway, so I wanted to know what they were gonna do for me. I didn't want to just be on attack mode. I didn't really say anything because I'm like, you know what, let's see what's gonna happen. Like, let's see what's gonna be decided. That's pretty much where it is now. So today's Friday, it's 4:30. So I followed up with her. I was like, hi, following up before the weekend so I can hear something back, because I get it, you have to do your stuff, meet with your higher ups, but it's like I also don't care because time just keeps running by, and it's like it's important to me because it's my life. So it's like, let's put some urgency on this. Again, I'm a very chill, understanding person. I know sometimes you have to be a little rowdy, but I don't want to get to that point just because, like, I don't want to cause drama. I just want to feel good, do what I need to do, and get up out of here. Like, I don't really care if nothing is found, whatever. I need to move. Like, that's just what it is. That's what I feel in my heart, and that's what I'm gonna do. Regardless of how cute the apartment is, how spacious it is, whatever, like, I just can't be here. I don't want to jump into another apartment right away. So I'm thinking about just putting my things in storage and just figuring out what the next step is afterwards. Everything that I'm looking at around the area and different areas, I don't like anything. Like, nothing is calling my attention. I'm not gonna pay thousands of dollars on something that I'm not really feeling the vibes. So yeah, that's pretty much all the tea on that. Everyone's asking me, oh, where's the vlog? Guys, I've been at home doing nothing. Like, literally nothing. Yesterday was the first time that I actually did something a little bit interesting, which is go out to get some freaking ramen. But besides that, I've been at home. Like, I just been home. And I don't like it because I haven't been active, haven't been to the gym. I went on a walk like 2 weeks ago. Or last week. Yeah, last week. That's as far as I've done, like, anything active. I just been rotting away, which is, again, not good at all. I'm just still not feeling 100%. Like, I'm just always feeling, I feel off. I just feel off, and I hate it. A couple days ago, the tingling, and I just felt pain right here after the appointment. Maybe because he, like, hit in the nerve area, and I was trying to go to sleep. Oh my God, my arms were hurting me, like, internally, like the nerve internally. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a weird sensation and pain in my body. I'm like, but it's all because of that. And I have to detox, but how can I detox if I'm still gonna have to be coming back and forth, right? That's why I'm like, I need to get the hell out of here. I'm just being patient, I'm just being chill, because if I've been out of here for a month and been uncomfortable and not in my space for a month, what's another couple of days, right? It's fine, it's okay. I even have my new TV right there. I came with my parents like a few weeks ago just to kind of get it out of the box and try it out before the deadline to return, came about, because I wasn't gonna be able to actually use it and try it, but it looked fine when we tried it. Everything has just been sitting here. Like, if you look around, nothing seems like it's wrong, but there's probably something in the air. I'm pretty sure it's something in the vents, and if there was some type of like water damage, leakage that happened above, I don't know from which side, I don't know from where, but whatever it was that occurred upstairs might have trickled down. And even if they fixed whatever it was, some way, somehow, maybe something got caught between the walls, and that's what's being thrown out into my system. Like, again, I'm not a freaking mold expert, but something is not right. And if I end up being wrong in the long run, whatever, because I'm also like, damn, I'm harping on this real hard and saying that it is mold in the apartment. And I'm like, what if it turns out that it isn't? But I'm not sure if that's just me doubting myself because everyone's telling me there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't want to doubt myself because I just feel like something is up. And I just don't know what it is. These are the little mold kits that have sat here over like this past month. And again, they're gonna tell me that these are not accurate because of the fact that there's mold everywhere. Okay, cool. And I just seen, I think I showed you guys the growth, but the only ones that had something were the ones from the bedroom. This is the second bedroom. And like this white thing, which I don't think is, I guess, anything. This is from the main bedroom. And then these two are from the HVAC, which is where I think something is wrong, but no one's listening to me. Like, do you see that? It's pretty gross, but kind of cool at the same time. This is the back of it. And then this one looks like this. This one's huge. And there's the back. Yeah. There's something in the AC. I'm telling you. There's something, but I can't prove it because I'm not going to hire anyone to come in and take things apart. This is not my house. And something's wrong with the HVAC. But no one was listening to me. I have this theory as well. The other day, well, weeks ago, when I came to the apartment to clean out my fridge because I had some stuff in there that I didn't want to go back and bring it to my mom so I can use it, I opened up my yogurt thing. I think I showed you guys already. If I didn't tell you, I'm telling you now. This yogurt, I had bought it a week or two before I left at my mom's. So it's only been in the fridge for like a week and a half or two. I opened it and used it once or twice before I went to my mom's, right? And yogurt lasts me like the entire time that it's supposed to. This is meant to expire September 14th. Today is the 5th. So technically it should still be going strong, right? 2 weeks in, this is how it looked. I have never seen anything like this on yogurt or anything like that. You see like the little green fuzzies when food gets bad, but I've never seen a yellow consistency like this. I'm not a mold expert, but these little green things look a little bit like this one right here. Similar to these, but these have grown out a little bit more since the last time I was here. So they look a little more fuzzy and green. But this fuzz and this little peach fuzz that just grew looks very similar to this. No one's gonna gaslight me and tell me that there's not something wrong. Because why the heck did my yogurt get like that? 2 weeks in. And I feel like something is in the air when I first opened it up right here, because there's a vent right there. There's a vent right there, and whenever the AC is on, it blows on top of you like heavily. So I usually always stand in that corner right under it to open my stuff, make my sandwiches, whatever. So I'm assuming that when I opened that up and the air was on, maybe some spores got into it, and then I closed it back up, put it in the fridge, and then that developed. Because there's no way. I buy yogurt all the time, and that has never happened to me before. So I rest my case. Oh, my thing fell. Did it fall because of them, or did it fall by itself? Well, that's annoying. Well, maybe she knows that we're getting out of here, so she's like, let me get off. Let me make it easier for you. Okay. Whatever. Anywho, I've been yapping for too long, and I'm wondering what else I'm gonna do here. I think I don't want to take anything, but I'm tired of wearing the same thing. Okay, whatever. Just taking a couple shirts, a little dress, and some pantaloons.
My niggas bigger than the bounce. Roll up in the bitch, still smell like an ounce. Tell me something good, baby. Tell me something good, child. Girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. Million here, a million there. Sicilian bitch with long hair, with coconut every year. Got money, yeah, and you know it, yeah. Take it out your pocket and show it. Like some clap on lights in this beat.
It's the next day, and yes, I'm picking up the camera because, you know, I was just at Publix getting some water. Now I'm going to Home Depot because yesterday I decided that I'm gonna start packing. Because I'm like, what am I waiting for? I feel like I'm gonna yap again. I feel like I've been on hold this entire time. Not necessarily because I can just say, hey, I'm breaking my lease and I can just leave. But of course, as a financially smart person, I'm not trying to do that just because if there's a way that we can, you know, resolve the situation. But you know, I'm not gonna willingly say, yeah, let me go pay all this money just because, when I can try to see if we can figure something out, because I literally just moved. but at the same time I still feel like I'm at someone else's mercy, having to wait for someone to get back to me to let me know what's gonna happen when it's literally my life. And it feels like obviously they're not taking it that serious because it's not their situation. Yeah, they're trying to work with me, but at the same time they're not putting an urgency to it. Today's Saturday. I told you guys I followed up yesterday, and she replied to me around 6-something p.m. saying, hey, thank you for following up. What'd she say? She told me that, oh, the maintenance supervisor did the moisture meter, which this time he actually did, but she said, oh, he did the moisture readings again and the moisture levels remain normal, as if you did it to begin with but you didn't, whatever. That she let the regional manager know all this information, so she's waiting for her to get back to her, but she's going to be out next week, so she's basically CCing the assistant manager and supervisor to get back to me whenever they hear something back. It's the weekend. Obviously I'm not gonna hear anything until possibly Monday, but it's frustrating for me that I have to wait until someone tells me what I can and cannot do. And it's just, again, I don't have to wait on them, but obviously if I'm trying to work with them so that I don't have to just blow racks out of nowhere. Mind you, I got a bill yesterday after I got home saying that I have to pay $800 because for the MRI they cover most of it, but I have to pay $850 out of pocket. But they had told me it was $85 that I had to pay. I guess now I got the bill for the remaining to add up to the $850. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get a second bill of the same exact price for the echo that they did. I have to call my insurance because I'm like, what the heck? Why would you tell me it's $85 as my copay, whatever, and then it's $850? And knowing how things are, I'm probably gonna have to pay it. So that's like I'm gonna pay almost like 2 racks for nothing because nothing was really done, nothing was found. It was literally a waste of my money, and I still don't feel 100%. So yeah, so getting back to the apartment stuff, that's just so frustrating. I'm over here having to wait on these people. Now I'm getting bills left and right of not just $100 or $50, but like almost $1,000, and we're still here a month later. So I told myself I'm gonna start packing up because regardless of what happens, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go somewhere. I told you guys yesterday I'm gonna put things in storage potentially, and because I don't have anything as of right now and I'm not gonna rush into it. If by the time that I figure out what's gonna happen in the apartment I don't have something else secured, I'm putting things in storage and calling it a day for now and taking a vacation. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what's in my head right now because I need a break. So I'm going to Home Depot to get some more boxes. I kept some of the ones that I had from last time. Typically I don't, but this time I was like, oh, let me keep the boxes just so I don't have to keep buying them. But I did give some away, so I have to get a couple more. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna start packing my shit and be ready. Might even start putting it in storage too. I'm gonna wait on that because we'll see, but I don't want to have to move twice if I don't have to. If I find something beforehand, it would be great because that way I don't have to move twice. But if not, who cares? Yeah, I'm over it. As you can probably tell, Depot stays busy. I'm not sure why I'm here on a Saturday, but here we are. And I'm gonna go get my nails done at a salon that I haven't tried before because I told you guys I went 3 weeks ago and my nails are like really grown out. They actually grew a lot, so I'm very happy. I can see some growth. Are you gonna park here or no? I don't like this parking lot. Or this parking spot is a little bit too far, but whatever. Yeah, so my nails are kind of like really grown out. As you can see, they grew. I can see a little bit of something popping out, peeking through. The stubs are still stubbing, but better. Looking better. Let me go get these boxes and be stared at by the men in Home Depot. I'm joking, I don't like the attention, but what can you do? All right, so that was quick and painless. Someone tried to talk to me. I just pretended like I didn't hear them twice. I think he actually followed me outside, but again, I was not gonna do that. So I'm like, please sir, leave me alone. Anywho, I'm gonna start packing my things, having my things ready, at least occupying my time with something. That way I'm not just doing nothing, and then I don't have to rush to actually pack my stuff once we do decide whatever. Back to the whole me getting a bill from the hospital. Healthcare sucks in America. Like, how am I paying all this money per month for my insurance just for you to tell me that I have to pay hundreds of dollars for a quick thing? I'm pretty sure an MRI doesn't have to cost like 10 grand. It doesn't have to cost 10 grand. It wasn't 10, it was a little bit less, but still. Yes, I get things are expensive, but seriously, dude, God forbid something actually happens to people, like they can't ever go to the freaking hospital.
If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me.
So we're done with the nails. I got red because I have a sponsorship to do, and they told me either nude or red. The nudes I wasn't really feeling because I didn't know. I kind of wanted like a less pinky nude. However, the one that I saw on there, they just weren't calling my name, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. She did try one that was nice, but I have white tips naturally, and it shows, so I didn't really care for that. She said maybe next time if I come back, we can do that for my French, because I want a French really bad, but they were not long enough to do a French. I didn't feel like I want to do a French with these stubs, but yeah. Well, neither would I.
Nothing can replace it. Well, don't believe this ain't for you. Nah, listen. You got it deep in your heart, and deep down you know that it's true. Come on, come on. You can see the lost in my thoughts, that's in my head. It's just a words. Took a night off for you. Go ahead, turn the lights off. Now you hate explaining how you want it done.
It's very loud because I'm outside. I took it to go, but I'm like, why not eat it here? I should have set for here because that way it would have been played at Q versus just me having to assemble everything. However, it's too good. It's a place called Maya Papaya in Fort Lauderdale. I got the steak with salad. Oh my god. The steak has a chimichurri sauce, and the salad has like a vinaigrette. Fire. Also got a smoothie, but it's like Tuesday. But I'll drink it throughout the afternoon and put on a show because no one's here. I'm watching the sunrise turn pretty. That food was so good. The steak was nice and well seasoned. The chimichurri sauce was delish. The salad, I don't typically like arugula, but it was good. It was good. I liked it. It came with a piece of toast on the side. For the smoothie, I got strawberry, papaya, and blueberry, I think. Yeah, blueberry. The first time I had this, I actually ordered it through Uber Eats the other day. And I ordered the green smoothie, which was like kale, spinach, and all that. That was good too. And then I got this, I forget what it's called. It's like a sweet potato thing. Basically a salad with sweet potato on the side. Sweet potato, black beans, and a mix of greens with a bunch of, I don't even know, like pumpkin seeds, things like that. And it was pretty good. And because I wanted protein, I added the steak with the chimichurri on the side, which is how I knew the steak was popping, because yeah, it was really good. And second time I got it, same exact taste. So 2 for 2. A little on the pricey side. The first time I got that meal and the smoothie, I think I paid like almost 60 bucks. But Uber Eats they be stealing because they make the prices higher on the actual meal. So the meal was $23. The steak that I got today on Uber Eats is $27. So they do that. Obviously it's more expensive, but they charge you fees and stuff for delivery. And it came out to like almost 60 bucks. And the thing that I got for Uber Eats was cheaper than what I got today. Today I spent 42, I think, because the steak is more expensive than the other thing that I got last time, and plus tip, whatever. But I feel full, I feel good, and yeah. Let me go to Sprouts real quick.
Tell me, my nigga, what's it going? Tu vois comme, oh, dépend.